Title: The Village That Vanished Overnight. Stopwatch emoji. Length: 5 to 7 minutes. Microphone emoji. Voice: Alex. Natural, mysterious tone. Opening scene: slow drone shot over snowy forest with eerie ambient music. Narrator: Alex. Imagine waking up one morning to find an entire village gone. Not destroyed, not relocated, just vanished. No warning, no explanation, no trace. This isn't fiction, it's one of the most chilling real-life mysteries that history refuses to explain. Cut to black and white photo of a remote village. Narrator: in the heart of northern Canada, near the shores of Lake Anjikuni, a small Inuit settlement once thrived. Then, one night in 1930 it simply disappeared. On-screen text: Lake Anjikuni Mystery, November 1930. Segment 1, The Discovery Scene, Snowy Terrain, Vintage Photos, Forest Ambience. Narrator: Joe Labelle, a seasoned Canadian trapper, arrived at the village expecting warmth and company. Instead, silence. No smoke, no voices, no footprints in the snow. Every home was abandoned. Meals were left half-cooked. Rifles remained untouched. And the sled dogs, dead, starved and frozen where they were tied. Photo: abandoned wooden cabin, wind howling softly. Narrator: shaken, Labelle contacted the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Their investigation raised even more questions. There was no sign of a struggle. No blood. No tracks leading away. But then it got even stranger. Scene darkens slightly, slow zoom on cemetery. Narrator: several graves in the village burial ground had been dug up. But not by animals. The bodies missing. Segment 2, Theories and Explanations. Scene: investigators reviewing documents, northern lights flickering. Narrator: how does an entire community of over 30 people vanish in the dead of night? Some theories say starvation or illness forced a sudden evacuation. But why leave everything behind? Why not take weapons, food, or dogs? Image: sketch of mysterious lights in the night sky. Narrator: then came the whispers of glowing lights seen overhead in the days leading up to the event. Strange movements in the sky. Could it have been a mass abduction? Aliens? A military experiment? Text on screen: aliens. Government cover-up. Something ancient. Narrator: even skeptics couldn't ignore how neatly and silently the village disappeared. Segment 3, The Silence That Followed. Scene: aerial shot of an empty frozen lake. Narrator: the Canadian government later labeled the story an urban legend. But local stories say otherwise. Passed down from elder to child, they warn never to settle near Lake Anjikuni. Never to disturb the silence. Slow fade into the lake with distant howling wind. Narrator: some believe the land itself took them. Others say the spirits of the north demanded obedience. And the village listened. Segment 4, Could It Happen Again? Scene: satellite images, Google Maps anomalies, zoom into white wilderness. Narrator: today, in an age of satellites and search engines, we believe everything can be found. But some places don't want to be. Text: some mysteries were never meant to be solved. Narrator: and sometimes, when they disappear, it's not by accident. End scene: haunting ambient music, fade to black. Narrator: thanks for watching. If stories like this keep you up at night, hit that subscribe button and follow us deeper into the unknown. White tick mark emoji, watch next. Right pointing finger emoji, this island is hidden from Google Maps, and here's why. Right pointing finger emoji, Why this cave is sealed by the government. Pushpin emoji. Follow for more. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Coming soon. Hashtag dark discoveries. Hashtag vanished village. Hashtag unexplained mysteries. Hashtag Lake Anjikuni.